Welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany. So happy to have you here on another beautiful day with a beautiful message from Source. Just know that if you clicked on this video, it is very, very purposeful. There's something within this message that's getting ready to come through that you need to hear at this time. And so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Listen, it's so important at this time that you really get to know yourself, like really, really get to know yourself. I'm not talking about just knowing your zodiac sign, your sun sign, or just knowing like, oh, I like this and I like that. I'm talking about like getting to know yourself like on a really deep level to understand the energies that support you and make up your energetic makeup. Okay. And so right now, like you're being called to really deep dive in that area. Okay, because there's something within your birth chart, your human design chart, that you need to know that's going to set you free. It's going to liberate you and is going to answer so many questions that you have about yourself. And I know this isn't anything that we're normally taught, right? Like most parents are not just like, hey, kid, let's pull up your birth chart. Let's pull up your human design chart, right? But the buck stops with you. You are needing to know everything about yourself so you know how to maneuver through this life at the easiest capacity that you can with the most ease. Okay? And so this is your reminder to pull up your birth chart, pull up your human design chart, know this information, know your Chiron, know your North Node. Okay? These two are extremely important. Your Chiron will show you exactly where you were wounded as a child. So for some of you, you may be struggling with your shadow work. You don't know where to start. It can be scary. It can be intimidating. It can be, fear inducing because you're having to dig in and you may not know like where do I even begin with this shit, right? So a great place for you to begin is knowing your Chiron. That will tell you where you were wounded as a child, and then you can reverse engineer and figure out how that has affected you growing up as an adult, okay? Because you can't get away from this shadow work. You have to deep dive into yourself and you got to know yourself. You got to know yourself, especially if you are wanting to create the life that you will be most abundant in. Okay. You got to truly know yourself. And your North Node will show you exactly the energies that you are meant to embody in this lifetime. That's going to provide you with the abundance, the love, the healing, the joy, the excitement, the happiness that you deserve and desire on a soul level. And so looking at your North Node as in like your North Star, where to follow, is so, so critical. Okay. So you got to pull that up. Google your birth chart. Astro.cafe astrology is a great place to find your birth chart, and then put that in and type in like Chiron next to it, and it'll take you to a different place on the website where you can pull up your Chiron. Okay. That was the first part of the message. Source really, really, really wanted you to get that. Now, it's also important that right now, like, there's so much going on in the world. There's so many distractions that are happening right now that can easily take you off of your game. It can have you out here paying attention and getting distracted with the things that you don't need to focus on right now. Like your job is to really just focus on you, focus on your self-worth, focus on your self-love, focus on where you're placing your value, who you might be placing your value in, and realize that your value really comes from within. And so this is like important. This is so cyclical because there have been other opportunities that you have had in your life where you have been able to, it's been like a perfect divine time for you to tap in with yourself in this way. And right now is the perfect opportunity to be able to do that also. Like literally, y'all, I know some of y'all are like feeling stuck. I know some of y'all are just like, I don't know what to do. There's so much going on. Like people are leaving my life left and right. Like there's so many changes, but it's meant to happen. The changes are meant to occur at this time. I'm trying to tell you, because you are being shifted onto a new timeline. You are being quantum leaped okay, by your soul into a place that you're meant to go, but it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be uncomfortable. It's not, this isn't for the weak. This isn't for people who are just like, I don't know, maybe I think. No, like, this is for you. This is part of your destination. This is part of your journey. Okay. And so embracing your journey, but being very present with yourself. There is no other moment other than the now moment. There is no other moment other than the now moment. And so in this now moment, you get to decide what you want to do, how you want to move, how you want to live your life, who you want to be in your life, how you want to experience your life, what opportunities you desire, you get to figure it all out. You get to figure it all out. But some of you are feeling stumped. You don't know if you should go left or you should go right. Like, you've got to listen to your higher self. You got to tap in to, and goes back to knowing yourself, right? You got to tap in to who you are. You got to tap into spirit. You got to tap into spirit. There's also information coming through about spending more time outside, spending more time in nature, really grounding, like really, because there's so much chaos right now, because there's so many distractions that this matrix is like putting in our direction, that you've got to stay grounded at this time. Otherwise, you're going to be in your head. You're going to be in your head a lot. And you know what happens when you're in your head? You start thinking about things, ruminating on things, doing things that you ain't got no business doing. Your ego starts taking over, and you start telling yourself stories about things that aren't really true. And then before you know it, your ego's having you do things that you shouldn't be, that's not in alignment with who you are. Okay. And so you've got to ground. You've got to spend time outside. You need to go on nature walks. Okay. You got to it's warmer outside now. Plant your feet in the grass for 5-10 minutes a day. Allow Gaia to heal you and provide you with the energy you need. This is a time where you're really tapping into your spiritual gifts and your spiritual knowing, because this is what's going to help set you apart from everyone else that's moving through life in chaos right now and focusing on a whole bunch of distractions. Okay. It's so purposeful. All the distractions that are happening right now in the media, the stuff that they want you to focus on, like the Diddy trials and all this stuff, all of this is happening very purposefully. It is also meant to distract you. But you're not here to be distracted, right? You're not here to be distracted. You're here to flourish. You're here to be on your path. Don't allow this low vibrational shit to pull you down at all. Okay? Don't allow that to happen to you right now. Because you need to be in the sun. You need to be in the sun, baby. Let me tell you. This sun is so extremely healing and just transformative, especially right now because of all the codes that are happening. And that's why some of y'all are feeling tired. That's why you're feeling lethargic. That's why you're feeling oh my goodness, I'm being upgraded. My body's being upgraded. You got to realize that this dimension is slow. This dimension is super slow. So your soul is yo, I'm ready. Your soul is okay, we're heading in this direction. But your body is slow to move. And so the sun is helping you sync. The sun is helping you rebalance yourself and get back into an even keel place. So that's why it's so important for you to be outside and not so much under the Wi-Fi and all of that and the cellular networks and stuff like that, because that can scramble your mind and again have you thinking about things that put you in a low vibration and make you sad. So you got to watch your mind. You got to watch what you're thinking. Okay, it's so important to watch what you're thinking, because I tell you what happens is you start thinking about something negative and then it'll just start like a snowball effect more and more and more will keep coming up. Literally, this is what was happening to me the other day, and I had to just be pulled out of that. I had to be pulled out of that. And sometimes it happens and you don't even realize it because it sneaks up on you. And then before you know it, you're thinking about all this stuff is putting you in a sad mood and upset mood. And that's not where you're supposed to be, because remember that you're a mirror, right? Like, so what you think about will then mirror your reality. Okay. And it'll create what you start seeing around you and experiencing. So if you are in a place where you're getting sad, you're getting frustrated, you're getting upset, you're getting mad, and listen, I understand you're a human, right? And so this is going to happen, but it's how you pull yourself out of it. It's how you pull yourself out of it. And when you have the awareness that, hey, a lot of these energies, these frequencies that are in the movie, that are in, oh, I didn't even mean to say that. So that's purposeful. That are in the movies, that are in music, that are in the frequencies of the Wi-Fi, the frequencies of the cellular networks and towers. It literally will latch on to these lower brain states when you're in these lower vibrations, and it'll keep you in that place. So there's so much going on this planet. Remember, we have talked about before, sources brought through before, that there is a push and pull right now. These energies out here do not want you to ascend. These energies out here want you to stay in a low vibe. They want you to be in a dazed and confused place, because when you're there, you're not in your knowing. When you're there, you're not tapped into your power. When you're there, you're in your ego and you're in your mind, and you're not balanced. And so right now it's about balancing your human aspect and your soul aspect and allowing them to merge beautifully. This is the time for that. And so Source is wanting to remind you of these things because there's so much going on that you can easily forget. So when you start deep diving into yourself, you realize how like easily you can be swayed based on your energy when you know yourself, right? And so getting to really know yourself at this time is going to be very, very important, because things are also ramping up. There's going to be so many more distractions. Like, this stuff that's going on in the media right now is just the beginning of it in this particular time. But there is going to be more stuff that comes up. And so this is why grounding is so important. Being outside, putting your feet on the grass is going to be really important for you to do. Tapping into your dreams. Like, some of y'all, your dreams are like going crazy right now, and you are tapping into other realms. You're tapping into memories and things and understandings that your soul is wanting you to have at this time. Like, your dreams are very, very powerful right now, because again, so much of you is being activated. So you're being activated on so many different levels. You're being activated in the dream state. You're being activated just while you're moving around and just enjoying life. The activations are not stopping right now. They're coming so heavily to the planet because we all need it. And this is what the collective is asking for, because the collective does not want to be in a low density. The collective truly wants to ascend, and the earth is wanting to ascend. And so the earth with the collective energy is pulling all of this energy from the stars and asking for it to come here, which is why there's so much going on, because these energies, these entities, these beings out here that don't want you to remember who you are, that's why they're throwing so many distractions in your face. But again, when you are aware that these are distractions, when you are aware of how these frequencies can affect your mind and can have you in loops, okay, then you're able to combat that. You're able to be like, wait. I was just feeling really, really good. Now all of a sudden I'm not feeling great right now. Like, what is going on? There was just like such a switch. Like, this doesn't feel like it's in alignment. These thoughts don't feel like it's in alignment. And so then you're able to like pull yourself out of it. I don't know if y'all can hear this. It's so distracting. Someone is like literally like at this light right here, and they are blasting their music. They're playing go-go. So, anyways, okay, forgiving yourself. Okay, this is a message. Clearly, this is purposeful. So the song that is playing is about like, it's about forgiving yourself. It's about yeah, the way things happen, they're like so purposeful is wild. Okay, it's somebody on their motorcycle, on their bike. So literally, it's about like at this time, yes, tapping into the power of forgiveness. This is all about your spiritual sovereignty. This is all about your power, okay? And not holding on to shit that you don't need to be holding on to. Because this is what some of y'all are experiencing, because a lot is coming up for you at this time. A lot of like childhood wounds are coming up for you at this time. A lot of relationship wounds are coming up. A lot of traumas are coming up for you at this time. This is the swirling stuff. These are the things that are coming out into your awareness as well. So Source is also saying that using the power of forgiveness, because it's not for other people, it's for you. You got to forgive yourself, forgive your environments, forgive the people, forgive the situations that that have occurred in your life. Forgiveness is what it is. Okay? Mm. 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 Listen. Y'all, hello from the other side, okay? Your spirit team is also trying to wake you up and help you to remember. Remember, oh my gosh, your power. Listen. I love it when stuff like this happens. Yo, y'all, drop a one in the comments if you have made it this far in the video. Drop a one, because just know that if you have made it this far in this message, this is 100% for you. Drop a one in the comment, okay? Literally, because this is about your new beginning. This is about the new journey that you're going on. Like, this requires for you to be fully stepping into your power. Gosh, how all of this is just making so much sense. Like, knowing yourself, grounding, being aware of what's going on in your mind, the thoughts that you're having, healing yourself, being out in nature, allowing the earth to literally heal you at this time, forgiving yourself, forgiving the situations that have occurred for you as they are continuing to come up to the surface, knowing your power, knowing when you are just ruminating and your energy is being sucked out of you, knowing when that's happening to you so that you can bring yourself back into alignment. Listen, y'all, you can't make this shit up. Cannot make this shit up. Source, what else do you want me to talk about? This, y'all. Yeah, we covered a lot. We covered a lot of different things. That's it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you so much for being here. And if you got through this message all the way, drop a one in the comments, please. Also, subscribe if you are new. I come out with daily channeled messages for you to be able to help you on your spiritual healing journey. Listen, if you are ready to deep dive, if you are ready for more, if you need help with your shadow work, if you need help understanding and where you are meant to go at this time, I offer multiple sessions. I offer spiritual hypnotherapy for the ones that are ready to truly dive into their shadow work. I also offer one-on-one soul activation sessions where you and I can connect one-on-one. I'll channel through your spirit team, source, the divine, your angels, to be able to help you and answer your questions so that you can move in the direction that you're wanting to move in, that your soul desires you to move in. So I'm here for you. I'm here to help you in any way that I possibly can. So if you feel called to connect with me, I would love to be able to meet you. And I will talk to you all tomorrow in the next video. And I love you so much. Take care. Peace, y'all.